All right, we made it to part 5 of the Getting Started series, and we are closing up this playlist with the last part of the tutorial. And it's these 8 icons right here, and they're very simple but also very useful. And we're going to go through them, they're exactly what they tell you they are. You hover on them, and this one says activities. I'm going to click on it. It says no activities yet. What does it say? Page visits, forms submitted, appointments made, calls, and more will appear here. The activities they had, not to be confused by messages and stuff like the details. This is just where they went. Did they go to your website? Did they submit a form? Did they book a call? Just the history in order to go back and look at a snapshot of what that lead was doing. Next one is associations. You're hardly ever going to use this one, and I'm hesitant to even go over it, but if you're tempted to know, it's an association between a customer and another contact in your CRM. Example, you have a realtor that works for Remax, you have their name, email, and phone number, and you really want to be like fully detailed. You can come in here and say add company, add association, and now we are going to just add Remax Real Estate up here and the official company name and the email and their website and their address and all that fun stuff. And now this person is associated with the real estate Remax company account. In the future, you talk to another agent that works for the same office, then you don't have to add the office information again. You just link that same second person to the same office, and now you have 2 people that work for Remax. That's all what association is. You never really have to use it, but it's there if you're tempted to play with it. Next one is opportunities. This is important. Opportunity. What's an opportunity? That's a chance where money is going to be coming in or a house being bought. When do we make money? When we buy houses or when we sell the houses to a tenant buyer or a rental or whatever. Those are the opportunities where money can be made. This person, their opportunity, it tells you they're in the seller's pipeline, so they're sellers, and they are marked as a hot lead. Cool, I want to know some more. I can hit the open button, click on the open button, and you have the opportunities box. Everything in here is similar to what you saw in the other menu, just a little bit different organization, a couple extra boxes, and they're all exactly what they tell you they are. Contact name, email, phone number, which pipeline they're in, what stage they're in, and anything you can change here, it will change somewhere else too. I can change this person from hot to now, well, they're not as hot anymore right now. Let's say we call them warm. All right, cool. I'm going to leave it at warm. Is the opportunity still open or is it lost? Are we not doing business with this person? You can close it out. You can put values on it. And over here, thank you. I do need to save. And on the left side, history of their appointments, history of their tasks, history of their notes, history of their payments, and history of their associations with the companies that we just talked about a minute ago. All the same things you have outside, just organize all within the opportunity. Next box is tasks, and this is just setting yourself up a task. We'll come back to tasks here in a minute because it's going to be very valuable for you to use. Notes, while you're talking to a seller on the phone, you click the add button and you can give it a title. Let's say I'm talking to the seller and the seller says, yeah, I don't know if we're ready to sell this house right now and this payment thing I'm not so sure about. Let me talk to my wife. We'll talk again later. All right, talking to his wife. And the notes are not sure about terms, needs to speak to his wife. Okay, that's fair. Those are good notes. That way when I come back later, at least I remember where we left off. I can save this, and now the note is forever attached to this lead with what I wrote. If I come back to this right now, because those two kind of work together hand in hand. We did the task. Forgive me, we did the note. I added myself a note on with this lead. I added notes of what we talked about, which is great. Let's say we finish the conversation and the seller says, you know what, I will talk to my wife this weekend when she gets back in town. We can probably talk again next Monday at 4 o'clock. Okay, fantastic. Next Monday at 4 o'clock, I'll call you. You'll have talked to the wife. We'll be good to go. Instead of going back to the old way of going to your calendar, writing yourself notes, you just come in here and type in task. Click on task. Click on task. I'm mumbling today. Click on tasks. And then I am going to add a task. And the task is, we'll say it, talking to the wife to keep it congruent. And needs to get the wife's opinion on terms. We agreed to talk next Monday at 4 o'clock. I'm going to find next Monday, which is May 4th. Over here, I'm going to pick 4, exactly 4 o'clock. And it was in the PM. Wonderful. May 4th, 4 p.m. and follow-up call. You guys can put in more details. You get the idea. I'm going to click on this and create. And once that task is done, I can set it and forget it. I don't have to worry about it. I can go on and talk to other leads, talk to team members, get on Zooms, take a vacation. I don't have to think about it. This is an idea to where you can set it and forget it. Every time I come into the office in the morning or get into my workspace, I just go to tasks up here that we spoke about before in part 1 or 2, I think. And in the tasks menu, you will see all my tasks. Talking to the wife, needs to get the wife's opinion. It's in here. Do today, only the tasks that I need to do today, which is, I think, April 27th or something. That task won't show up. It's not there yet. Overdue are the things that were supposed to happen before that I did not do yet. This is all just sample tasks. And the upcoming are things that are going to be in the future, which is talking to the wife is there again because May 4th is not here yet. The great thing is on May 4th, it goes without saying, but this is going to be available for you May 4th in the morning when you log in. It's going to be available for you under the due today. So when you log in, you don't have to look at your big, humongous to-do list and your notepad and your books and your text messages and everything else. You're just coming here, open up your tasks, what's due today, and it's going to go bam, 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 one up to the other. These are your follow-up calls today. These are the times that you have to send the paperwork to title, all your tasks in order, listed right here. And as you finish them, you can just mark them as done and they get removed. Awesome. So let's go back to contact and finish that last part of the Getting Started series. Go back to contacts, and what we have left is appointments. You want to set an appointment with somebody? Great. Come in here, click add, and that appointment is going to get set on your calendar. This is not to be confused with tasks. Tasks are for you to be on your CRM so you can log in and see what the task it is, exactly what it is, a task that you, just me, myself, and I is doing, just my task. An appointment, what does it imply? Means 2 people are involved. Okay? So in this case, what appointments are there for? You can book an appointment. I'm meeting the attorney, blah, 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 on this person, on what office. I'm meeting the seller at the coffee shop. You can set up appointments in that fashion and add them to your calendar. Also, Sam, when he talks to sellers, when they come into your CRM and fills out some of the property information sheet, at some point, Sam is going to drive them towards booking an appointment, booking a call appointment for the closing call for you to talk to the seller. And Sam is going to use that same calendar to find an open slot and says, hey, look, Jackie or Ahmed or whoever is available on 4 o'clock on Tuesday, not Monday at 4, because available on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. This slot is available. I'm going to go ahead and book that call for that time. Mr. Seller, are you available on Tuesday at 6 o'clock for a phone call? Because Tuesday at 6 o'clock is available for us. More depth, more of that in details later about the calendar and the appointments and Sam, but know that the appointments is there and you can add on to them. Last couple easy ones, documents, upload documents, title paperwork, signed contracts, background checks from tenants, receipts, any documents related to this person, you can upload them here and save them. And last but not least, I don't necessarily feel the need that you have to use this, but it's available if you wish to do it that way. You can collect a payment from somebody by sending them an invoice. For example, a small end rod to just show a commitment to a property, for example. Fill in the information. If you have your company stuff filled in there, send them the link. They pay it on their phone with their credit card or whatever, and it comes back to you. I wouldn't jump into this menu though. I wouldn't use it unless you really have to, for a couple of reasons. Number one, let me go back in here and I'll show you why I would go other avenues before I rely on this for those two reasons. Number one, this won't work until you actually set up a banking account, not related to your subscription, totally different. You have to set up a banking account with Stripe or PayPal or Authorize.net or Square with Apple. You have to pick one of these companies, set up an account with them, set up a bank, authentication, verifications, all that kind of stuff. That way, when that customer pays the invoice, that money goes to your account. It has nothing to do with CRM. It has nothing to do with offer terms. Money does not come through us. It does not come through anybody else. We don't have fees on them. We don't have fees on top. It's an outside source service that all they made available for us is nothing more than this little pretty looking icon. That's the only involvement we have. If you use